Hello my subscribers and my viewers, welcome to my channel. I have already showed this video before, but I want to show it again here because before it was a very long video and this one is also becoming long here, but the other video was much longer. But here I'll try to take out the part where he speaks in French so you can see if he can really speak French or if it's fake. I will show you here the truth about this. So take a good look and watch the whole video. And if you're not subscribed yet, show some support by subscribing and make like to the video and to my other videos. So let's take a look on this video here. I don't know if I should show something from this if you will actually speak in French, but I'm very sure if you speak in French then maybe it will just be a little and few words and few sentences and it's full of edits. But let's just take a fast look if there's something interesting. Okay, let's take a look on this video here.
Can I convincingly learn Canadian French? Canadian French has always messed me up, but rather than be vanquished by those maple-hoarding, poutine-guzzling, toque-wearing toboggan enthusiasts up north, I decided to turn the tableau, so to speak. That's right. I set out to learn Canadian French. But not just learn to understand it. No, to defeat a formidable opponent, obviously one must become the opponent. In this video, I'm going to discuss what makes Canadian French so unique. I'm also going to put my money where my mouth is, or my mouth where my bouche is, and speak Canadian French. And in a later video, I plan to attempt to pass for a real Canadian in their nation's capital. This is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, bullshit with you.
I'm going to dispel some myths about a controversial language variety, and since I've criticized YouTube polyglots, but I haven't filmed in other languages, I'll put up, not shut up, and speak a foreign language in at least 2 accents. I'm Dr. Taylor Jones, and this is Azikte Lang. This is Language Jones. De saisir l'opportunité. Bon, j'ai critiqué les soins and speak a foreign language in at least 2 accents. I'm Dr. Taylor Jones, and this is Azikte Lang. This is Language Jones. Bon.
Okay, so let's see here if it's fake or what.
J'ai critiqué les soi-disant polyglottes sur YouTube, mais je n'ai pas fait une vidéo en parlant vraiment des langues étrangères. Donc,
Edit. It's full of edits. It's full of edits because I think you're totally fake.
Permettez-moi de saisir l'opportunité.
There was an edit there.
Je vais vous raconter une petite histoire personnelle. J'ai famille en France. En fait, ma grand-mère a passé son enfance et sa jeunesse en France jusqu'en 1939. Alors, on a de la...
Look, he keeps closing and opening his eyes because he will look from a script and edit.
This is Language Jones.
He keeps looking and reading from a script and editing, but he makes some very good editing. Just because you make good editing doesn't mean that you're real, you're totally fake. But let's take a look.
J'ai critiqué les soi-disant polyglottes sur YouTube.
There was an edit there, but it's difficult to show those edits. I try to find some edit that is easier to show. He makes some good editing.
Mais je n'ai pas fait une vidéo en parlant vraiment des langues étrangères. Donc, permettez-moi.
There was some shaking there, but there was also another edit before that one, but it's difficult to show those edits because he makes some very good editing. And I have a feeling that this guy, he watched my channel exposing the polyglot YouTubers. That's why suddenly he changed from polyglot to linguistic. And also that's why he tried to look in the camera the whole time and make some good editing. So I cannot show it, but I'll try to show it still.
YouTube. Mais je n'ai pas fait une vidéo en parlant vraiment des langues étrangères.
Don't worry, I will try to find a way to show the edits, you fake polyglot. There's an edit there, you see the shaking. Don't worry, I will find a way to show the edits. Even you make some very good editing, I will still show the edits and show how fake you are. Because they think just because they make some good editing, then I cannot show it. But I will still show it, you fake people, man. You fake people, I will still show that you're fake. Don't worry. Don't worry, I will still show you're fake. Even you do some very good editing. You do some very good editing and keep looking in the camera. So it's difficult to show the edits, but I will still show it. You try to avoid getting exposed, but I will expose you.
Vraiment des langues étrangères.
There's a shaking there. Okay, so around 112, almost 113.
Des langues étrangères.
Okay, I think the edit will be here now. Okay, let's try to concentrate because this one is very difficult to show this edit, but I'll try to show it as good as I can. You can see where is the play button there. It's under his eye on the left side, and the next button under his eye on the right side. Concentrate very good where is the play button and where is the next button. And look where is it on him. The play button under his eye on the left side there, and the next button under his eye on the right side. Then look here, and also he's looking to the camera now. Then look here. Look, do you see there was some shaking? There was a little shaking there, and you can see the next button moved a little bit lower. The next button moved a little bit lower, and there was a little shaking there because there was an edit there. It's difficult to show this edit, but there was an edit there.
Donc,
and he looked down to read, but it's full of edits, but he do some very good editing. He do some very good editing, but it's full of edits. It's totally fake. He's making a lot of editing and faking, and then he want to say that he's not same like the polyglot YouTubers. It's just full of bullshit, man. He's faking and editing, then he will say he's not same like the polyglot YouTubers, and he will say he don't like the polyglot, and he want to expose the polyglot YouTubers. Then he's also editing and faking.
permettez-moi de saisir l'opportunité. Je vais vous raconter.
There was an edit there, but he makes some very good editing. But it's difficult to show those edits because he makes some good editing. Look, I think he was looking down there.
Permettez-moi de saisir l'opportunité.
See, he will finish the sentence. What they do is that they will say one sentence, then he will stop talking. Like he will stop talking, then he will wait few seconds. Then he will look in the camera. He will look in the camera when he's speaking. Then when he finished the sentence, he will keep looking in the camera for a few seconds. Then after, he will look down and read. Then he will look in the camera again and speak. Then he cut out the part where he looked down and read, so it looks like he's looking in the camera the whole time. So me or other people cannot say that he was looking down and reading, but he just edit and cut it out when he looked down and read. See, there was some shaking because there was an edit, but it's difficult to show those edits. I think I noticed something, I'm not sure. Let's try to look here. I think I noticed something.
Je vais vous raconter une petite histoire polyglotte sur YouTube, mais je n'ai pas fait un vidéo en
I There's an edit there, and look, he keep closing his eyes. He will close his eyes, then he will look down and read his script, then he will edit and cut it out, but he do some very good editing. He was looking down and reading, but he edit and cut it out. Look, he keep closing and opening his eyes because he will look down and read his script, then he will edit and cut it out. Look, he keep opening and closing his eyes because he will look down and read his script, and after he will edit and cut it out when he look and read. And I showed you this edit here before. I'll try to show it again. Try to look especially on this next button, not the play button, also the play button, but mostly the next button. Look, the next button is very near from his eye. The next button is very near from his eye on the right side, then suddenly it will be a little bit lower. Like now it's totally near from his eye, then suddenly it will be a little bit lower. Look here now. See, it came lower now. This next button, it was just very near from his eye on the right side, then it came a little bit lower, and also suddenly his eyes are closed because there was an edit there. There was an edit there because he look and read from his script. And then you want to say that he's not fake, same like the Polyglot YouTubers, but he's totally fake. I don't think he can speak French. He is from USA and can speak one language, English, but he want to pretend that, oh, I'm American, I can do everything. USA #1 in the world. If I want to speak 2, 3, 5, 10 languages, I can do it. And you know, if I did not make this channel about exposing fake polyglots and other people also saying that they're fake, then this guy and other people will also keep pretending that they can speak many languages, but now they want to pretend that they're honest. Look, he was looking down and reading, then he edit and cut it out. You can see his eyes are closed, and I showed you the edit before. Even it's difficult to show the edit. And I think there was another edit there, but it's difficult to show those edits. I think there was another edit there. Look here, his eyes were closed, suddenly they were open. There was like 2 edits in the same second like that. Look here, his eyes are closed and he were looking down. Suddenly his eyes will be open in less than a second like that because there's an edit. Look here. This was the first edit. This was the edit I showed you before. Then I think there'll be another edit now. Look here, I think there'll be another edit here now. You can see his head a little bit to the side, and this play button just under his left eye there on the left side, on his eye on the left side, the play button there, and his eyes are closed. Then look here now, in less than a second, suddenly his eyes are open and he looked to the left side in less than a second because there was an edit. His eyes were closed and he was looking down, and then in less than a second he's looking to the left side and open eyes because there was an edit, and he was looking down and reading. It's full of edits. Every second, every 2 seconds there's some edit, but the edits are very difficult to show because he makes some good editing, but I try to show it as good as I can.
Permettez-moi de saisir l'opportunité. Je vais vous raconter.
Another edit. Every 2-3 seconds there's an edit. Then he pretend that he can speak the language. This fake clown here, man.
Étrangère. Donc,
edit, shaking and edit.
Donc, permettez-moi de saisir l'opportunité.
He will finish the sentence, then he will make the edit. Now his eyes are open, and the play button just under his left eye there on the left side, or actually it's his right eye, but when we watch here in the video, then it's on the left side. On the left side there, you can see the play button there under the eye on the left side, and then this next button under the eye on the right side. Then I think something will change here in less than a second, and also open eyes. And look here. Look here now. Okay, it's difficult to show, but there was some edit there. There was some shaking and some edit, but it's difficult to show it.
Je vais vous raconter une petite histoire personnelle. J'ai famille en France. En fait,
Another edit, then he shake his head. I told that in some videos before. I don't know if it was about Steve Kaufman. When they make the edit, when they finish the edit, they will shake their head. Why they will shake their head? Then it's more difficult to show the edit. But I'll still try to show it, you fake liar, man.
Saisir l'opportunité. Je vais vous raconter une petite histoire personnelle.
There's some shaking and edit.
J'ai famille en France.
He will finish the sentence and close his mouth. Look, he will finish the sentence, close his mouth, then he will keep looking in the camera for a few seconds, then he will cut it out, like he will look, after he will look down and read. He will look in the camera for a few seconds after he finished the sentence, then he will look down and read, then after he will look in the camera again, then he will wait a few seconds and speak, then he will cut out the part when he was looking down and reading. And now I'll try to show you this edit here. He will shake his head because he make an edit, and he want to shake his head like this, so it will be difficult to show the edit, so you'll not notice. Look here. Look here. Suddenly his head will shake because he made some edit. Look here. Look. He closed his eyes there. He closed his eyes. Then after he will open his eyes and look and read his script. Look. Do you see there's some shaking? His head shake to the left side. His head shake to the left side because there was an edit there. Look, another shake. You see, he shake his head. There was some edit. He shake his head like this. His foot full of edits, and he's reading a script and editing. He's totally fake, man. Then he will make some lying story about how he learned the language and all this bullshit. He's full of bullshit, man. He's full of edits. He'll make some lying story about how he learned the language, and he's full of edits.
En France jusqu'en 1939. Alors, on a de la famille encore en France, et en particulier dans le sud de la France. J'ai étudié le français.
Edit. Every few seconds there's some edits. Also, there are other edits. There are more edits, but some of them I cannot show them because it's very difficult. Maybe I can show them, but it's very difficult to show them, and it will take a lot of time to try to show them. So I just try to show some of them because it's difficult if I have to show all of them, and it will take too long time if I need to show every edit, because there's an edit like every 2 seconds. If I need to show all those edits, it will take many hours if I need to show every edit.
Mais encore en France et en
Shaking and edit.
particulier dans le sud de la France.
Shaking and edit.
J'ai étudié le français au lycée, mais par ailleurs,
Shaking and edit.
j'ai passé 2 semaines ou un mois en France de temps en temps, quand j'étais jeune. Je sais que j'ai un accent de la famille encore.
Okay, it's difficult to show those edits, but I will try to show the next edit here. Okay, let's just try here.
En France et en particulier
There was an edit there.
dans le sud de la France.
I think every time after he finished the sentence, then he will make an edit. Look here, where is the play button and the next button there? You can see the next button there on the play button there just under his eye on the left side. Then look here, and looks like he's looking to the left side. Then look here. You see, suddenly his head shake to the right side. His head and face was to the left side. In less than a second, it moved to the right side because there was an edit. And the video is full of edits because he's looking and reading from a script pretending to speak French. You are a liar and you cannot speak French. You are a liar. You are a liar, same like the Polyglot YouTubers, totally full of bullshit, man.
J'ai étudié le français
Look, then he closed his eyes.
au lycée, mais par
And there was an edit there, but it's difficult to show those edits.
ailleurs, j'ai passé 2 semaines ou un mois en France
Another edit.
de temps en temps, quand j'étais jeune.
Edit again. There are so many edits, but it's very difficult to show them, and it will take too long time because every second there's an edit. You can see there he looked down to read. You can see there he's looking down. He closed his eyes, then he look down and read. There's an edit every second, but it's very difficult to show. And also it will take too long time if I need to show all those edits. Because if he make an edit every 1-2 seconds. If I need to show all those edits, like it will take me so many hours.
J'ai passé 2 semaines ou un
Edit.
mois en France de temps en temps.
Look, every time he will finish the sentence, then he will close his mouse. Then he will wait few seconds, then he will look down and read. And after he will look in the camera again, then he will wait few seconds before he speak. Why he wait few seconds before he speak and why he wait few seconds after he finished talking? It's because if he speak immediately or look immediately up or down, then you'll notice the shaking like this. Like, for example, now when he want to look down and read, if he look down immediately after he finished speaking, then you will notice the edit more, then it will be more clear. Then you will see the shaking. And the same when he's going to speak again after he finished reading his script. When he's going to speak again, then when he's going to look up and look in the camera and speak, if he speak immediately after, then you will see the shaking in the edit. That's why he will wait few seconds, so you will not see the edit, so he can cut out the parts where he look and read. Well, I'll try to show the edit, this fake liar here. Yeah, he is fake and liar, and people who don't believe it, it's their own problem. And I'm showing here that he's totally fake and liar. Look here on the left, like you can see the play button there on the left side, under his eye and near from his ear. Look here. You see that his eyes suddenly open more. His eyes open a little bit more in less than a second. There was some edit and some shaking on his head, but it's difficult to show those edits.
Ou un mois en France de temps en temps.
Look now. He's looking there to the left side, and suddenly I think his eyes will be looking to the front, more to the front like that, and you see his head shake a little bit. You will notice that his head shake a little bit and his eyes will look to the front. Look here. Look like this. His eyes open up more and he shake his head a little bit to the left. There was an edit there, but it's difficult to show it.
Quand j'étais jeune. Je sais que j'ai un accent, évidemment. Quelque chose comme...
There's another edit there when he shake his head. When he shake his head, he do some editing. And the reason he shake his head is so if you try to show the edit, then it's difficult to show it.
Américain avec un soupçon de vieux nissard. Bonne nuit.
Another edit. And this one, maybe I can show this one. I will try.
Un soupçon de vieux nissard.
Edit there. You can see his head shake up. You're totally fake. Totally fake every second. Every second there's an edit.
Quelque chose comme américain avec un soupçon de vieux nissard.
Okay, this is difficult. I need to stop correct place. Okay, let's try again.
Avec un soupçon de vieux nissard.
Look here. You can see his eyes are almost closed there. He closes his eyes, then he will look down and read, then he will open his eyes again. You will see now his eyes are closed, and the play button there on the left side, on the eye on the left side, the play button on the eye of the left side, and his eyes almost closed like that. Then look here, in less than a second, I think his eyes will open and his head will shake. Look here now. You see this? And I think there's another edit here. Look, wait. You see his head shake up. His head was lower, then it shake and move up. I'll try to show it one more time.
Accent, évidemment. Quelque chose comme américain avec un soupçon de vieux nissard.
Okay, I think it's here, almost here. Wait. Okay, it's difficult to show, but I think maybe you noticed that his head shake up. His head was lower. His head was lower down. His head was lower down, and his eyes were more closed. Suddenly, his head shake up and open eyes, because he was looking down and reading. Then after he finished reading, then he shake his head up. And then he will edit and cut it out. I'll try to show it again. It's difficult to show. I'll try to show it.
Comme américain avec un soupçon de vieux nissard.
So fucking annoying. Look, wait.
Bonne nuit. Mais je parle français. Quand je suis allé à l'université, après être revenu au Canada, je parlerai le vrai français canadien. Et puis, on se trouve ici. Stick around to the end to hear my attempt at a Canadian accent, by the way. And leave me a comment.
Okay, so it was only for like 1 minute or something, but I want to show this edit again here.
39. Alors, on a de la famille encore en France et en particulier dans le sud de la France. J'ai étudié le français au lycée, mais par ailleurs, j'ai passé 2 semaines ou un mois en France de temps en temps, quand j'étais jeune. Je sais que j'ai un accent, évidemment, quelque chose comme américain avec un soupçon de vieux.
Okay, I think the edit is here. I don't know. You'll see now his eyes almost closed. Then suddenly his head will shake up. Like his head will become higher. His head will shake up. And same time his eyes will open more. But especially that his head shake up in less than a second, you can see that it's an edit. Look here, his head will shake up. His head will shake up and his eyes will open more because there's an edit. Look here now. Look here now. Look there. You can see his eyes almost closed and his head is a little bit low. His head is low and his eyes like closed like that. Then now his head will shake up because there's an edit. Look now. You will see his head will shake up and open eyes. Look now. Look very good now. Look now. His head shake up. Look here now. I think here, at this moment here, no, here. His eyes are open now, but his head will shake up. Look, his head will shake up. Look here now. You see how his head shake up? His head shake up in less than a second like that. Move up because there was an edit there. And he was looking down and reading, but he edit and cut it out. He's totally fake.
Bonne nuit. Mais je parle
Another edit. Every second there's an edit. Every second there's an edit. He's totally fake.
quelque chose comme américain avec un soupçon de vieux nissard.
This was the first edit. The next second there will be another edit.
Bonne nuit.
I think there will be an edit now. And I'm not sure if his head will shake down or how. Try to notice now that he's looking to the front and his head is up like that. I think his head will shake down or something. Look here now. Look here now.
Yeah.
Look, he closed his eyes. He closed his eyes because he will look down and read his script. And then he will edit and cut it out. Look now, his eyes almost closed. And look here now. You see? In less than a second, his eyes are open and his head shake down. In less than a second, his eyes are open and his head shake lower down. Let's try to move back again and show it again, but it's difficult to show because it happens very fast.
Soupçon de vieux nissard. Bonne nuit.
Look here. I think it will happen here or next second like this. There, do you see how his head shake down? I'll try to show it again. This is a little bit annoying here. It's difficult to show, that's why I'll try again.
Nissard. Bonne nuit.
Look here. You can see his eyes are almost closed. I think his head will shake lower. His head will shake lower. And then suddenly his eyes are open. Also, you can see this line. You can see this line here where you can see the time of the video. You can see this red line and the white part, and then like this, you know, the line is at his mustache or at his chin. The line there is at his chin. Then see that his chin will move lower. You can see the line there. If you know which line I mean, the line that will disappear here now. This line with the time of the video. The line with the time of the video, I don't want to move it, because if I move it, then it will change the place of the timing of the video. You can see this line of the timing of the video is at his chin, and then the play button just under his eye on the left side, the play button just under his eye on the left side, and this line of the time of the video is at his chin. Then look here now. You see, suddenly this line become a little bit higher, and also the play button become in the middle of his eye. The play button was under his eye. The play button was under his eye, and his eyes were closed or almost closed. Then suddenly his eyes are open, and the play button on his eye, and this line there, you can see the line I'm talking about is under this translation. You can see this translation, but I speak French. Under this, but I speak French, you can see this line there. This line was lower, now it's higher up. And also the play button moved higher up to his eye, because there was an edit there. And the whole video is full of edits.
Mais je parle français. Quand je suis allé à l'université, je suis allé à l'université de Toronto, et quand j'y suis arrivé, j'ai allumé la télé et je pensais que je faisais un AVC. Des gens parlaient en français.
Another edit. It's full of edits.
Mais je parle français. Quand je suis allé à l'université, je suis allé à l'université de Toronto, et quand j'y suis arrivé, j'ai allumé.
Yeah, your bullshit lying story. You can see that he keep closing and opening his eyes because he will do some editing and reading his script.
La télé et
He was looking down and reading, but he edit and cut it out. But he do some good editing.
je
Where are you looking? Where are you looking?
pense
There was an edit there. There was an edit there.
que arrivé, j'ai allumé la télé et je
Look here. You can see now he's looking to the right side. Then in less than a second, he will look to the camera or something. Look here. Now he's looking to the right side, and the play button there under the eye on the left side. The play button under the eye on the left side, and he's looking to the right side. Then look here now.
pensais
Suddenly, in less than a second, he's looking to the front. He was looking to the right side. In less than a second, he's looking to the front because there was an edit. It's full of edits, and he's just reading a script and editing.
que je faisais un AVC. Des gens parlaient en
Another edit. It's totally fake. Every 2 seconds or 3 seconds, there's an edit.
Je suis allé à l'université de Toronto, et quand j'y suis arrivé, j'ai allumé la télé et
Look, it's full of edits.
je pensais
You see the edit? It's shake there, then there will come another edit now.
que je faisais un AVC.
There will be another edit now. Look, where is the play button there in the middle of his eye on the left side, like in his eye on the left side, and also the text there, this H and A under his mouse. I don't know if the text will still be there or if you will remove the text, but you will see if the place of the text will change on his face. You can see there the play button on his eye on the left side, the play button on his eye on the left side. Then look here now, and also he's looking in the camera. Then look here now.
des gens parlaient en français.
But I did not pause fast enough.
Arrivé, j'ai allumé la télé et je pensais que je faisais un AVC.
Look here, the play button on his eye on the left side. The play button on his eye on the left side. Then look here now. See, now the play button under his eye. The play button under his eye, before it was on his eye. In less than a second, his head moved a little bit up, and also he looked more to the left side because there's an edit there.
Des gens parlaient en français, mais c'était impossible pour
There's
moi
another edit there, but it will be difficult to show all the edits. Let's continue.
De déterminer le sens de leurs paroles, même de distinguer entre leurs mots. J'ai vécu au Canada pendant 4 ans et j'ai évité systématiquement de parler français avec les Canadiens. Après être revenu aux États-Unis.
Another edit, but there's so many edits, but I don't show all of them. There are many edits, but I don't show all of them because it will take too long time to show all of them. And also some of the edits are difficult to show. But there was an edit there. I'll try to show this edit here.
Éviter systématiquement de parler français avec les Canadiens.
Okay, I don't know if the edit already happened or if it will happen now, the edit. I'll try if I can show it. Because those edits are difficult to show. I'll just try here. Okay, you can see now his mouse is closed. And you do like this every time he finish a sentence or finish saying few words. Like when he want to make an edit, then he stop speaking or close his mouth or close his eyes like that. Then he wait few seconds. Then he will look and read. Then after he finish reading, he will look in the camera again. Then he will wait few seconds. The reason he wait few seconds before and after is so he can cut it out. So he can cut it out without you notice the edit. You can see here now he have closed mouse like this. You can see that the play button very near from his eye on the left side. Then look here now. You see his head shake a little bit to the right side or to the left side. His head shake a little bit to the left side. There was an edit there, and I think maybe there will be another edit. Let's try again here. You see there was some shaking to the right side also. His eyes were open and looking to the left side. His eyes were open and looking to the left side. Suddenly his head shake to the right side and his eyes are closed. There was like two edits in the same edit like that in the same timing.
Parler français avec les Canadiens.
Look now, there was an edit there. Like there was two edits just after each other. But I'll show you this edit here. I already showed you the one before. I showed you the edit before, then I'll show you this one also. Look here now, his eyes are almost closed. His eyes almost closed, his mouth is open. His mouth is open, his eyes almost closed. And the play button there on the left side, on his eye, on the left side there, just under his eye. And I think suddenly his eye will open. And then look here now. See his eye open and his head shake to the right side. And the play button moved a little bit under his eye. Because there was an edit there.
Après être revenu aux États-Unis, j'ai passé l'examen B2 en français et j'ai réussi, il y a 10 ans. J'ai continué à étudier le français, donc je suppose que je sois à niveau C2 maintenant, mais je ne sais pas. Mais j'ai visité Montréal.
Another edit, but there are many other edits. This one, I'm not sure if I can show it. This one, I'm not sure because there was only very little shaking and it happened very fast. I'll try if I can show it, but I'm not sure if I can show it.
Je sois à niveau C2 maintenant, mais je ne sais pas.
I think there will be an edit now because now he finished the sentence. Now he finished speaking and saying the sentence, then he closed his mouth so he can look down and read, then he will edit and cut it out. Look now, where's the play button? He's looking almost to the front to the camera and open eyes, looking to the front in the camera and the play button there on the left side of his eye there. Then look now. Look. He's almost same place, but suddenly his mouth open. His mouth was closed and suddenly it opened and there was a little bit shaking, but not so clear because there was an edit there.
J'ai visité Montréal et là, j'avais des difficultés. Et un ami est déménagé à un village francophone au Canada. Et alors, j'ai décidé...
Another edit and he shake his head. It's totally fake. I'll try to show this edit here. But he shake his head very fast. So it's difficult to show, but I'll try to show it.
J'ai visité quitté Montréal et là, j'avais des difficultés. Et un ami est déménagé à un village francophone au Canada.
There's an edit there. There's an edit there also. You can see he looked down there to read. You can see he looked down there to read, but he edit and cut it out. Look at him now. He looked down there to read, but he edit and cut it out.
Là, j'avais des difficultés. Et un ami est déménagé à un village francophone.
Okay, I think there will be an edit now, but I don't know if I can show this edit. You see some shaking. You see some shaking on his head because there's an edit. Look here now. He's looking to the camera and the play button there on the left side of his eye. The play button there on the left side of his eye and the next button on the right eye there on the right side. Then look here. Look here now. Look here now. I think there'll come some shaking here now. Look, where's the play button and the next button? Then look here. Look, do you see there was some shaking? The play button and next button almost same place, but there was some shaking. If you notice, there was some shaking because there was an edit.
Et alors, j'ai décidé que la prochaine fois que je serai au Canada, je parlerai le vrai français canadien. Et puis, on se trouve ici. Stick around to the end to hear my attempt.
Now he'll speak English. So now I showed you that it's totally fake, but of course people who support this kind of bullshit, they will tell me that it's not fake. The video is full of edits and he's looking and reading from a script and faking and only speak for a few minutes. You can see now the timing of the video, 2 minutes and 39. If you look down there on the timing there, you can see 2 minutes and 39. And I think in the start he was speaking for a few seconds in English. So he only spoke for like 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes or something in French, and it was full of edits. Only he spoke in French for a few minutes, for like 2 minutes or something, and it was full of edits.
A Canadian accent, by the way. And leave me a comment and let me know what SEFR level you think I'm at. Should I sit the C2 exam this year?
Look, he asked if he should take the C2 exam. He asked what level am I at? Should I take the C2 level exam? What level are you at? Making edit every 1, 2, 3 seconds and reading from a script and faking, then you should take an exam and C2 exam. You can see how fake he is. He's totally fake, man. Hey, another French Canadian here. A few tips, hits up that could prove use ever. You explain and understand the difference between Quebec French and French from France better than the majority of French YouTubers who try to make videos like this. Good job, my boyfriend, whatever, man. It's totally fake. It's totally fake. It's totally fake. Tu expliquer et comprendre mieux les différences entre le français québécois et le français de France que la majorité des YouTubers français qui tentent de faire des vidéos de genre. Good job, mon chum, blah blah. It's totally fake. So he's not honest. He's not honest, this guy, because he pretends that he's good. Look here. Bilingual, Anglophone, Canadian here. C2 is not as scary as it seems, and you only need 50% to pass. So he actually fooled people and make them think that he's high level in French. He fooled people and make them think that he's high level in French and also in Canadian French like this.
Before I continue, I should say, stick around to the end to hear my attempt at a Canadian accent, by the way. And leave me a comment and let me know what CEFR level you think I'm at. Should I sit the C2 exam this year? Before I continue, I should say a word about today's sponsor, italki. Without them, I could not have got
Today's sponsor, italki. The sponsor who is also supporting the scammers, the polyglot YouTubers, and they're also supporting the Polyglot conference. So why he have italki as a sponsor? And then maybe you say that it's just a coincidence. Let's say that it's just a coincidence. But I showed you here that he's faking the French, and then he asked if he should take a C2 level exam in French or Canadian French. And also he faking the other languages. And he say Luca Lampriello is real, and he say Nathaniel Duro is real, and he say that some other polyglot who can speak 30 or 50 plus languages is real. Why he would say those people are real if he's an honest person, and why he will fake the French here if he's an honest person? Why he would say that he can speak French fluently and is fluent in French, then he's faking the French, and he also faked the other languages? Because he's a liar, same like the polyglot YouTubers, and he's one of them. He pretend that he's not one of them, same like Metatron, same like this Metatron. He pretend that he's not one of them, but they are together. This guy and Metatron and Language Simp, they are together with the language learning community. They are part of the language learning community, but they'll just pretend in their videos that they are against them. They'll pretend that they don't like them.
Here so quickly. italki is an online platform that allows language learners to learn from real-life native speaker teachers and tutors. They have their own video conferencing platform and a mobile app with all the bells and whistles you could ask for. And they have a ton of real speakers to choose from, starting from $5. I'm supposed to tell you that they have over 150 languages, but I told them they're selling themselves short. They have real speakers of under-resourced languages. They don't just have Arabic, they have Moroccan Arabic. I've actually taken lessons in it on italki before. They don't just have French, they have Canadian French. I love italki, and I'm honestly so hype about them that I tell people about them off YouTube, IRL, so to speak. And I have to give people a heads up when I'm going to be doing a sponsored video with a promo code so that they can snatch them all up. They offer lessons that are personalized and one-on-one, and you can learn with real native teachers. One benefit is that you can improve your listening and speaking skills, which is exactly what I was working on, and why I'm so addicted to italki.
T'es pas mon seul étudiant. J'ai appris le français, mais j'ai visité Montréal et j'étais pas capable de parler avec personne. C'est un peu normal comme request.
They have more than 30,000 teachers worldwide, including for under-resourced language. An audio recording feature that I learned that way.
Le français du Canada est un dialecte qui n'est pas forcément aussi différent qu'on suppose.
So click through the link below in the description to start your language learning journey with italki. If you buy $10, you will get an additional $5 with my exclusive code Jones 2024. That's JONES.
He's doing exactly same like the polyglot YouTubers, that he will make commercial for italki, and then he will look here, personalized one-on-one language lessons with native teachers on italki. Buy $10, get 5 for free for the first lesson using my code Jones. So if you use this code, then every time someone using this link, then he will get some money or get something from italki. He will get free lessons or free membership for a few months or something, or he will get some money out of this. So you do like this so you can get money from italki. And also you can see he have this here, this one, his store here, that you can buy some sweaters or other things. He do the exactly same, making commercial for italki so you can make money from affiliate links. There's no difference between him and Lindy Boutes or Ikena or any of the other fake polyglot. He's also fake and lying and fooling people, and he's part of the language learning community, and he just changed his name to Linguistic, and then he pretend that he don't like the polyglot YouTubers, but same time he will defend Luca Lampariello and say he's real, or say that he's honest and real, and he will say the same about this Nathaniel Drow, and also about another polyglot that I'm not sure who he is. He's just bullshit, and he's fake, and he's not honest, and he pretend that he can speak French. He pretends he can speak French, even it's totally fake, and he say that he's fluent in French, but it's totally fake, and I had a feeling that it's fake. I had a feeling from the beginning that it's fake, because you know what? I can feel those things, and I can see the reality, but those people attacking me on my channel in the comment section, they will tell me that they're very rude people. They will tell me that I'm low intelligent, or they will ask me if I'm autistic or other nonsense, or they will tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about, or that I'm not making sense, or they will write very bad things to me as if I'm just making up things, or that like I'm low intelligent or something. No, I'm not low intelligent. I'm actually very smart, and I notice those things, and I know what all this bullshit is about. As I said already, this guy is part of the language learning community. Then he will tell me why will he make some videos exposing the polyglot YouTubers. I already told that it's because now people already starting to question the polyglot YouTubers, and many people now don't believe in Wouter Corduina. Many people don't believe in Benny Lewis. Many people don't believe in Exauma. So now many people don't believe in them. Then they are afraid that since people are starting not to believe in the polyglot YouTubers, then they will also not believe that Luca Lampariello is real, or Lindy Boutes is real, or Steve Kaufman is real, or Ollie Richard is real. Then people will start to think that all of them are fake, and that's also the truth. The truth is that all of them are fake. But that's what they are afraid of. They are afraid of that people will know that all of the polyglot YouTubers are fake and liars and scammers. So they made those channels here to pretend that they're exposing the polyglot YouTubers, but same time they do like this, then they will say Ollie Richards is real, Steve Kaufman is real, maybe they will say Lindy Boutes is real, they will say Ollie Richards is real, they will say some of them are real, and this guy also say Nathaniel Drow is real. So they will say some of them are real because they're trying to save their scam. They're afraid that people will find out that all of them are liars and scammers. Then they will expose some of them. They will say some of them are fake, but then they'll say some of them are real. Even all of them are fake. And this guy is also fake. They're part of the language learning community, this Languajones and Language Simp and Metatrans Academy. They're part of the language learning community, and they're also liars and fake and scammers. And they are supporting them, even they are pretending that they're exposing them.
2-4. And the discounts are, of course, only available to the first 50 users, so make Lambert Girardin, who really helped me get it. It's a sister. So in no particular order, the sonority hierarchy. Canadian French sometimes simplifies some consonant clusters that happen in syllable codas, that is, at the end of syllables. Instead of table, you'll hear tab. Instead of formidable, as I said at the beginning, you'll hear formidable. And it happens.
Yeah, and it's full of edits. He'll just say one word in French and then still he edit. I can see every time he closes his mouth after he finish speaking. I know your polyglot tricks. You make a video telling that you want to expose the polyglot YouTubers, or you want to expose the polyglot tricks. I show your trick here. This is one of your trick, faking and lying to people and fooling people. You will close your mouth after you finish saying few words. After he finished saying few words, before he made the edit, before he will make the edit, he will close his mouth and look in the camera, same like he's doing now. Then he will wait few seconds. Then after, he will look down and read. But he need to look in the camera for few seconds So when he edit and cut out, you will still see this when he's looking in the camera. Like you will see that he's looking in the camera, then you will think, oh, he's looking in the camera, he's not looking at a script. That's why before he look down, he need to look in the camera for a few seconds. So when he edit, he will not cut out when he look down. So you will not notice that he looked down to read. So he will look in the camera for a few seconds like this. Then he will, after 2 seconds, like he looked like in the camera like 2, 3, 4 seconds. Then he will let it like this for 2 seconds looking at the camera. Then he cut. Then use this editing, cut. Then he will look down and read. Then look up and look in the camera for a few seconds. Then cut again. Then he removed the part when he was looking down and reading. Then you will only see when he look in the camera. Then you will not see when he look down and read. You fake liars, man.
Hierarchy. Canadian French sometimes simplifies some consonant clusters that happen in syllable.
I think there will be an edit here now, but I'm not sure what second exactly. I saw they were shaking 2 or 3 times after each other. There's like 2 or 3 edits after each other that he will look down and read 1 word or 2 words.
That is at the end of syllables. Instead of table, you'll
look there. He closed his eyes. This is also one of the polyglot tricks. You Mr. Language Jones, want to expose the polyglot tricks. I show here the real polyglot tricks, the one you're using because you're fake and liar, also pretending to speak French. This is a polyglot trick. Closing his eyes for a few seconds. He will close his eyes for a few seconds. Then he will, for example, if he is editing the video now, if you have, I don't know, people who have been, people who are watching, if they have used an editing program before. If you never used an editing program before, try to download an editing program. Then you will know what I'm talking about, or maybe you know what I mean. When using the editing program, then you choose, for example, from 1 minute and 10 seconds. Then you click on cut. For example, you click on this cut, then it will choose from 1 minute and 10 seconds cut, and then until, for example, 1 minute and 20 seconds cut. Then after, you can remove this part from 1 minute and 10 seconds to 1 minute and 20 seconds. You can remove and delete that part. So now he do like this. He will close his eyes for a few seconds. For example, if he close his eyes here, the time of the video now is like 5:58 or 5:53. 5 minutes and 53. For example, if he close his eyes now, then he can close his eyes for 2 seconds until, for example, 5:55, for example. Then he, in the editing program, he will click on cut from 5:55. Then he will look down and read for 1 minute or something until 7 minutes or something. Then after he will look in the camera for 2-3 seconds. Then he will cut out this 1 minute or something when he look down. Then you will only see when he closes his eyes now, and then you will only see when he opens his eyes again. You will not see when he look down and read.
Here, top. Instead of formidable.
Look, he closes his eyes 2-3 times and he do some editing. And I think there will be some shaking, but it's difficult to show.
As I said.
Look there, he keep doing this, like he closes his eyes. Then after, he will look down and read. Then he will look in the camera again and speak. And then he will edit and cut it out.
At the beginning,
there was a little shaking there.
You'll hear formidable. And it
there was an edit there, but there was also some other edits, but I'll try to show this one.
Instead of formidable, as I said at the beginning, you'll hear.
Look here, he closes his eyes, then he'll look down and read his script and edit and cut it out. Look, now his eyes are closed. His eyes are closed, and the play button there on his left, eye there on the left side, on his eye on the left side, the play button, and his eyes are closed. I think maybe the edit will come here or after a second. Look here now, his eyes are closed and the play button on his left eye there. Then look here.
Dab.
Do you see there's some shaking, but I clicked too slow. I was not fast enough.
Syllables. Instead of table, you'll hear tab. Instead of formidable, as I said at the beginning, you'll hear formidable. And it
there was some shaking there. It's difficult to show the edit, but I think you see, if you notice, there was some shaking.
Formidable, as I said at the beginning, you'll hear formidable. And
okay, there was an edit there, and I think there's also an edit after this one, but it's difficult to show because it happened very fast.
Formidable, as I said at the beginning.
There was also an edit there. There was also a little shaking there, but it's not easy to show. There are many edits.
You'll hear tab instead of formidable, as I...
Look here, I'll try to show this edit also. Look here, you can see his eyes are closed. His eyes are closed there, and the play button on the right there. Then look here now. Well, I need to concentrate when I do it because it will happen very fast. Look here, his eyes are closed. His eyes are closed. The play button on the eye on the left side, and look here. See, there's some shaking, but I think there'll come another shaking here. Look here, his eyes are closed. And the play button there on the left side of his eye, then look here.
Begin.
And suddenly his eyes are open. In less than a second, there's some edit there, but there will be another edit now. There was an edit there, and then now I think there will come another edit.
You'll hear formidable.
There's also an edit there, but it's difficult to show.
And it happens in loan words.
There's some shaking, but it's difficult to show those edits. It takes too long time. And he only say one word now, so it's not like he's speaking a lot.
Got two of something? Congrats, you've got a cook. This is not, contrary to popular belief, a product of the cold. Rather, it's a simplification of language that affects L and R sounds, commonly known as liquids, and it makes the syllable conform better to what's called the sonority hierarchy. Basically, an observation that languages prefer syllables that go from more sonorous to less. In that scale, liquids are more sonorous than obstruents like b. Technically, the scale is vowels, glides, liquids, nasals, obstruents. Words like table violate the cross-linguistic tendency. Quebec French corrects that by
Okay, I think there's no need to show this bullshit because even like it's full of edits and he's just reading those few words, but he will only say few words, so it's not important to show. Like it was more important to show when he spoke for longer time. When he just say few words, it's not that important to show because also it's taking too long time the video now, and I'm getting very tired, and I still need to show the Spanish also, so I'm starting to feel very tired. But you can see here he keep closing and opening his eyes because he's doing some editing, because he's totally fake. You can see do this polyglot trick. Keep opening and closing his eyes because he do some editing. He's totally fake, and he pretend to speak French, but I think he's full of bullshit and cannot speak French. And you want to say that I think I did not read the text in the start of the video. In the start of the video, when I was showing you that he was fake when he was speaking in French or French Canadian, I did not read the text because I was concentrating to show you the edits. But I see there was something that he said something about his grandmother or something that she speak French or she was from Canada or something, I'm not sure. I want to go back and look it again and then see the story that he will tell, because I'm sure that is some lying story.
Colonies. Too soon for a French Indian war joke? 2. Other common lenition patterns. Quelque chose, maintenant. That is normal reductions, but not ones that stands out to me since...
Okay, let's just move forward. It's full of edits and it's totally fake, and now he'll just say a few words in French.
I'm used to mountain. Of course, now you take it.
Look there. Look this one. You can see suddenly it changed to black and white color. Look, it changed to black and white, and you can see he's looking down and reading. He's looking down and reading his script, and suddenly there's no colors and it's changed to black and white because there's an edit there. He's totally fake, man.
Wow.
Look.
Quebec French doesn't just reduce different pronouns. For those of you playing the home game, I mentioned pronouns, so of course now you take a shot. Wow. Quebec French doesn't just reduce je, tush, like in my other video about geometric French, and spirit.
Well, I'll just keep moving forward. There's no need to watch this because it will take too long time. I'll try to move forward, then I will also show the Spanish after this.
Due to hierarchy. Of course, you're more. The plural has no liaison. Ils ont quelque chose à dire. Elle becomes a. If you don't know these changes, the same processes as, frankly, to imitate it, you do well.
Yeah, now he just say few words or few things in French, and also it's full of edits and reading from a script, but I don't want to show it all. It takes too long time, so let's just move forward.
I'll just pronounce the words. French Canadians say words like pas or Canada with that vowel. Similarly, O has moved to ou in some circumstances. It's like aujourd'hui or beaucoup. If that sounds familiar. Okay, so to the
Moi, j'ai pensé à
are the counterparts to ten. I heard a broadcast about people say it sounds like an English accent. Auprès de call cars chat, influence from English. 9 different puis for and then. Puis. Donc, un dialecte qui n'est pas à qui est parlé. Talkie. Shout out to the Learn Quebec in the oral examination. Other videos. Why not send them to a friend or in the oral examination? Leave me a comment below and let me know if that's a great idea or a terrible idea. Shout out to all my patrons, by the way. If you want to support the channel, you can become a patron. If you like this video or my other videos, why not send them to a friend or 10 and
Become a Patreon. Become a Patreon. Look. But he don't show it here in the description. I think there was another video where you could see that become a Patreon. He tell people you can become a Patreon of the channel. He sells some stuff here, some clothes, some pullovers and like this. And also he have this italki link, italki affiliate link. And he tell people to become a member of his Patreon. He's doing exactly the same like the Polyglot YouTubers.
urge them to subscribe. I have a goal of 1 million podcasts as well. Sometime this year, I'm going to level up my Canadian French IRL. Actually, should I attempt to sit the C2 des Chambres à Montréal? Ou si différent qu'on suppose affricate. So you get these delightfully buzzy words like COVID-19 or institutional.
You can see it's another edit.
There is B. Donc, Beck. Number 10, and affrication. This one is my favorite. Coronal stops, that's your T's and D's, affricate. So you get these delightfully buzzy words like COVID-19 or institutional. 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 Tu comprends ce que je dis? That's your T's and D's, affricate. So you get these delightfully buzzy words like COVID-19 or institutional.
Look, he will close his eyes there so he can look and read his script and edit. And look now, you will see that he will actually put his hand there on the mobile or whatever, or the camera to stop the recording. Look now. Look there. Do you see his hand there? Do you see his hand there in front of the camera? Now he will stop the recording to make an edit. He will stop the recording to make an edit. Look here now. Yeah, ha ha ha. Look, another edit.
Institutionnel. Institutionnel.
Look, you can see come near, far from the camera. Near, far, many edits.
Comprends ce que j'ai dit? Put it all together.
Look, a lot of shaking.
And what do you get? Something like this. Le français du Canada est un dialecte qui n'est pas forcément aussi différent qu'on suppose. Il n'est pas plus historique.
Edit, there was some shaking. It's totally fake. You can see, look down to read, and it's totally fake.
Pas forcément aussi différent qu'on suppose. Il n'est
Edit. You can see there he closed his eyes because he was making some edit.
aussi différent qu'on suppose.
Do you see there was some shaking there because there was an edit? It's totally fake.
Est un dialecte qui n'est pas forcément aussi différent qu'on.
Okay, I think the edit will come here. You can see now he's looking here to the camera. He's looking to the camera and the play button just under his eye on the left side. The play button just under his eye on the left side. And he's looking to the camera. Then look here, there will be some shaking here. Look here now. Look here now. Look now. The play button there almost on his eye there on the left side. Then look here now. Look now. The play button on his eye on the left side there. Then look here now. See, the play button moved lower and suddenly his eyes are closed. The play button moved lower and suddenly his eyes are closed because there was an edit there. I think there will be another edit now. I'm not sure. Okay, I think there will come another edit. Let's try to see if there will be another edit now. Okay, now he's looking to the camera and the play button just under his eye on the left side. Look now. I'm not sure if there will be an edit here, but I think there was two edits after each other. He's looking to the camera now and the play button there just under his eye on the left side. Then look here now. Look here now. Look now. His eyes very open now and eyebrows going up and looking to the left side there. And the play button on his eye there on the left side. Then look here. Look now. I'm not sure. I think the edit was the one that I showed before.
Les autres gens de la langue.
Okay, I already showed the edit, but I thought there was another one.
Mais en même temps, cette langue, qui est parlée par beaucoup de gens, elle a ses propres règles et sa propre histoire. Il faut l'approcher avec une attitude respectueuse si on veut faire des chums à Montréal ou à Ville du Québec. I learned a ton making this video.
There are many edits, but it's difficult to show them. It's full of edits, but it's difficult to show the edits, but I have showed you some of the edits.
I'm grateful to now be able to at least, actually, should I attempt to sit the C2 exam with a sessions with a great teacher on attitude respectueuse si on veut.
Now he will say that he want to say that he want to take the C2 exam in Canadian. He will say now something about he want to take the C2 exam in Canadian. And the video is totally fake and edited and reading from a script. Your level is not near from C2. Your level is like 0 level, faking level. Reading from a script and editing. Reading from a script and editing is not B2 or C2 or whatever level. It's like 0 level, no level. Reading from a script and editing, pretending to speak a language that you cannot speak, is like level 0. Level 0, nothing. Not C2. It's not C2, it's level 0.
Fair.
Listen now, he will say something about that he want to take a C2 level or something test in Canadian, or if he should do it.
Des chums à Montréal ou à Ville du Québec. I learned a ton making this video, and I'm grateful to now be able to at least understand almost everything I hear on Canadian radio after only a few sessions with a great teacher on italki. Shout out to the Learn Quebec French podcast as well.
Ha ha ha. You see, now, after taking only few lessons with a Canadian teacher on italki, now I can understand almost everything in Canadian French. And you say that because he pretend that he already know normal French. You don't know normal French, you don't know Canadian French, you are full of bullshit, man.
Sometime this year, I'm going to level up my Canadian French IRL. Actually, should I attempt to sit the C2 exam with a Quebec accent in the oral examination?
Yeah, very funny, man. Very funny, man. You're same like the polyglot YouTubers. You're fake and liar. You're fake and liar. Only your videos you pretend that you just talk. The way he talk and act, like you think like, oh, he's such a nice guy and he's telling the truth, but he's totally liar and fake.
Leave me a comment below and let me know if that's a great idea or a terrible idea. Shout out to all my patrons, by the way. If you want to support the channel, you can become a patron.
Yeah, Patreon of a scammer. You can become Patreon of a scammer and a liar and fraud and fake one. Listen this one. You can become a Patreon and support the scammer.
Accent in the oral examination? Leave me a comment below and let me know if that's a great idea or a terrible idea. Shout out to all my patrons, by the way. If you want to support the channel, you can become a patron. If you like this video or my other videos,
if you want to support a scammer, you can become his Patreon. So what next? Should I show the Spanish now, or is there something else that I should show? Then you say you want to expose the fake polyglots. I already told you what this is about. It's just some bullshit. They're not really exposing the polyglot YouTubers. They're part of the language learning community. Those liars, man. People watching this, I'm telling the truth. This guy and Language Simp and Metatrans, they're part of the language learning community, and they're just pretending that they're making fun of the polyglot YouTubers or exposing them. But in reality, they are part of the language learning community, and they're also fake and liars. Let's take a look again here on the Spanish one. If you want to see the video where I show you him speaking in Spanish to see if it's real or fake, then watch my other videos on my channel. And remember to subscribe and like the video. See you.